Right, guys, how's it going? So listen, today we're going to be talking very, very briefly, so that's probably about 30 minutes, about Andre. As you know, Liverpool were linked with him quite heavily last year. We've made loads of videos about it because it's been a bit of a mystery, why Liverpool was so keen on him and then suddenly stopped. And with no obvious reason for that. It didn't sound like it was financial, finance related. It didn't sound like Liverpool has suddenly found this other option. Extremely strange situation. Without spending a lot of time on this video, Liverpool, were going out there for talks with the Fluminense president. I forget his name. Great relationship with Liverpool Football Club he has. He confirmed the conversations with Liverpool. Then there's been suggestions, that the player had agreed to go to Fulham. Manchester United wanted him, all this. He turned us down to go to Fulham. Still no announcement from Fulham. Then there were suggestions that he now regrets not coming to Liverpool in the summer when he was apparently given an opportunity to do so. Wanted to stay out there and play in that cup in... I don't know if it was November, December, I can't remember, guys. And the suggestion was that Liverpool had said, well, now you don't want to come and play for us now, now, so you can forget coming to us in January, which is when many of us expected something to happen on this front. But then that didn't make sense because Liverpool maintained communication and was going out there I'm looking away from you because I'm trying to recollect my thoughts. Liverpool maintained the communication. If you remember, I think we went over this on a stream the other day, actually. On the members' website, I did a search and it said, I don't want to go and look it up, but I can't remember who was going out there. It was one of the big cheese. It was the big cheese. Two of them. I think George was supposed to be going and maybe it was Mike Gordon. I can't remember. And was it Flash Gordon and Hulk Hogan? There's all these different names that I associate with people. I think it was Boy George. I think it was Boy George and Flash Gordon that were going out there. But they didn't go in the end. There was a finance meeting, wasn't there, guys, around the same time? And there was suggestions that maybe they wouldn't be able to get back. I can't remember. And but Liverpool did still send someone. I remember. That's right. There was a contingency there, but more out of I don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. That's the truth. The fucking matter. We're not Twitter, right? TK. Don't know. But there was a lot of information and suggestions that Liverpool were trying to sign this player, and because it went quiet, I came to the conclusion, and suddenly quiet. And it hasn't gone loud with that player going anywhere else at the moment. I came to the conclusion that Liverpool had him stacked. And you know that stacked is, a phrase that I use when, Ryan Gravenberch, however you pronounce his name, Gravenberch, whatever. See, I pronounce the name and then you get someone over there going, no, it's Gravenberg. Ryan, all right, Ryan. He was stacked, right? We knew this last year, didn't we? We knew that Liverpool, stacked means Liverpool know that they've got it all agreed if they want to do it, and then they stack it and they can go back to it later if they want to push it through. It's a risk because somebody else might sign them. But with the Gravenberch one, I said before the summer last year, it'll either be first or the last in kind of thing. So if it was to happen, I didn't know it was going to happen. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to claim that. But my opinion was he would either be the first one in to show real intent, or he would be the last one in if it was hang on, we need someone else sort of thing. And he was the last one in if my memory serves me correct. You know what my memory's like. So he was stacked. And I came to the conclusion, or the assumption maybe, that Andre was stacked. In other words, this is why nothing's happened. Liverpool are focusing on other options because they know they can get him if they want to get him. Results have been going well for us. We've done all right without our star player, Endo. So maybe they've said, well, we don't need to do something in January. I started to think maybe they were thinking that, stacking him in January. If things go all right, we can focus on X, you know, somebody else maybe in the summer, or him. But yeah. Anyway, so we've done all these videos, haven't we, about this situation. And I make these videos with you, my friends. You are my friends, right? If you're a casual viewer, you're coming in, this, you know, I make my videos for people associated to the KopTalk website, the KopTalk community, the people that I consider my friends. And we bounce ideas off each other. And later down the line, sometimes we can look back and go, that's who he fucking was, right? And sometimes I make videos and go, guys, I don't know, but I do think at some point in the future, we'll look back to this day and go, that was it, right? So, are we now seeing a situation where Jurgen Klopp, around the same time as when that meeting was cancelled out there, if you remember, out in Brazil, has it been a case of, well, Jurgen's not going to be here, or Jurgen himself saying, even if he didn't, you know, follow up and tell the club why, maybe Jurgen said, you know what, I've changed my mind, I don't fancy him, knowing that he wasn't going to, you know, possibly be here this year, which would have been next year when he thought, I don't know. Do you get my drift? What I'm trying to say is, I wonder if the Andre thing hasn't happened, didn't happen, because Jurgen is leaving the club. There, that's what I'm trying to say, all right? I don't know. What do you think? I mean, what date are we on? I don't even know what date we're on. I know it's a Monday. I genuinely don't know the date we're on now. I'm going to say 29th of January. Yeah, fucking is. Must have read it. Okay, loads of messages at the same time. Yeah, fucking. Fuck off, guys. Man. I am handsome. Come on, admit it. I'm chunky. I get it. Right? I am handsome. I mean, can you imagine how hot I'd be if I worked out? Well, I'm not going to do it, but can you imagine? Where were we? Why was I checking the date? Oh, because there's not much time left to make something happen, right? So maybe a player, you know, or players would turn around and say, I'm going to fucking me, I'm off there. I don't know who the manager's going to be, he might not want me. These things do come into play. So I'm going to try and make a video today for those of you that support me as a, you know, through the YouTube support or YouTube membership thing, whatever it's called. They do go on the members website as well, of course. Because there is a video that I want to talk to you about, something that dates back to September last year, to do with Klopp and his intentions. And I just don't think it's a good idea to make that video public. I'm not naive, I know people can still see it. But what I mean is, sometimes I just, you know, for a quiet life and not to cause problems sometimes, you know, that's why I do have the private areas where we discuss these things sometimes. So also, if you are a podcast patron, I'll put it on there as well. So yeah, there is things that I want to talk to you. You're not missing anything out. It's not employed to get you to support me or anything like that. If you want to support me, you support me. People don't, you know, people support me usually because they want to support me, not because there's something that they might be missing out on. You're not missing out on anything. It's not fucking groundbreaking or anything. It's just part of the discussion, and I think it's interesting. That's all. So I will. I'm going to try and work on that today, but I don't even. What time is it? It's only 12:30. We should be alright. Yeah. So, you know, read the video description. It shows you the words you can support me, but like, you know, it's not a big deal. So what do you think about it? About the Andre thing? I mean, I can't be having that. Is that the reason? Because we've all been like, well, I don't know if you have, but it's been a regular, you know, occurrence on here when we talk about Andre. You know, if you were to watch any of my last few videos about him, I'd be sat there going, what the fuck's gone on? You know, so much changed. Is this the change? Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool Football Club. I welcome your thoughts. Please thumbs up the video if you appreciate the video, but your comments are very important to me. And please do check the video description to see the list of the people that have bought me a drink, whether it's a coffee or a vodka or whatever this year. That's the super thanks button thingamajiggy. I'm grifting too much now. I don't like talking about it too much, but I do like to acknowledge the people that are in the video description. They're very important to me, as are all of you that are here for the right reasons, really. Okay, guys, let me know your thoughts, and I hope to be back with you a little bit later.